Hello, this tutorial is going to take you through how to use the Pearson Texas account that your student has. So what you would want to do is go ahead and open up a new internet window. And if you go to the Weebly page, which you might be on now, um, you can just click a button. It will take you directly to the Pearson Texas by clicking Pearson Texas, the Pearson Texas login page, or you could just go to www.pearsontexas.com. Then you can sign in. I'm going to sign in as, let me sign out. I want to show you how to sign in just so you can see what it looks like. I'm signing in as a sample student. So you just enter in their username and their password. Their page will look exactly like this as well. And press sign in. Now, this is the home page, and anytime you need to get back to it, you can just click this Pearson Realize button up at the top. But just quickly, this Programs button gives you access to their entire textbook online. If you want to look through it, you're more than welcome, but I really won't require the students to go into that button as much. The button that I really would like them to click on most of the time is going to be the classes button, because this will be the button that shows where their assignments are. So since I've already signed in as the sample student and have started the assignments, then they are not going to show up as an assignment that is not started. Usually, if it's the first time the student is going to work on the assignment, it will show up in the not started tab, which is the one it's on right now. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the in progress and show you a couple different assignments that I've assigned for the sample student that will look similar to other assignments that I may assign for your student. So this first one is basically just a worksheet. It says instructions do all of the even numbers for homework. So what you do is you click on the assignment itself and you have a couple different options. You can download it and it will download as um, an Adobe uh, file, and you can print it or you can save it, whichever one you would like to do. You could save and then print or just print it, but it will always be on the website for you to access. This is great for if your student loses the paper copy of their homework, they can come online and reprint it, or if you're absent and you are like, can you assign something for my child to work on? I can go online and just assign it for your child on their Pearson Texas account, and they can print it and bring it to school. Another option is if you don't want them to print anything, say you're out of printer paper, out of ink, you can have them just look on it. Let me go back. Have them just look on the computer. And then if you go back, there's an option to attach a file. So say they write their answers on a piece of paper with a pencil and paper, and you have the ability to scan. You can scan and upload and attach a file from your computer. So that's definitely another another option. Now, if we go back, there's also a way that I can assign games for them to play according to whatever we're learning in class. So it's the same thing. They just go, they click on it. The games will always be for extra practice. I may assign it for homework just as something different for them to do. And they can click the Learn button to learn how to play the game, and it will walk them through how to play it. Or if they know how to play it already, they can click into so whichever one they need to do will be fine. And then the other thing I would like to show you is when I do a study guide for a test, if I don't send a paper copy home and I tell them, oh, your study guide is on your Pearson Texas account, then um, it will be, and I have it under this completed tab because I've already gone in and I've already gone in and done some of the tests to show someone else already, so it's incompleted because I do have it to where if they want to, they can retake it um, as many times as they want. That way, it's great for them to go back in and continue to study. Now, if they click on it, it just has the same instructions box. It says use this to study for your test, and you just click the assignment. And though if you've already started it like I have, then you can just go back and view the question. And I was showing somebody how if they just keep guessing, they only let you guess 2 times, and then you can't guess anymore, and it will just show you the right answer. So that's what this one shows, is that if they guess twice and they get it wrong, then it will end up showing them the right answer, but it will let them move on to the next problem. And so they can go read the question, and and I always tell them you have to try, show your work, um, so that way whichever answer you're picking makes sense. And so if they read this one, of the cards shown, 1/9 has the number 1, and 5/9 have either the number 3, and 5/9 have the number 3. What fraction of the cards has either a 1 or a 3? So this problem is wanting them to add 5/9 plus 6/9, or 1/9 plus 5/9, which is 6/9, and then they're wanting them to simplify it, which would be uh, equivalent to 1/9 plus 5/9 is 6/9, and then they're wanting them to simplify it so whenever they get the answer, let me pick one that's going to be the wrong answer first, just to show you. They can click on it, press the check answer button, and it will tell them it's incorrect. And then if they go rework it and they click on the correct answer, then it will tell them that they got it correct. And then they can move on. Now I'm just going to start clicking random answers. That way we can move through some of it. And say they come to a point where you're like, okay, we need to go to the store. They don't have to press save or anything. They can just go push review progress and um, see how they've done. Uh, and whenever they log out and log back in, then it will be either in the in progress or completed if they've already started the test. So if they haven't ever done the test before, it will show up in the in progress. But if they have started the test and finished it once, then it will be in the completed. So they have to go in as they're retaking the test. When it comes time for them to submit the test, they can just come and press the submit button, and it will tell them their score, and that's when it gives you the option to try again. And then it even tells you what they need more practice with. But it's unlimited try, so they can go in, they can try again, retake it, and it will erase the answers from before and let them restart. Again, I just went in and clicked a bunch of random answers. Um, and it will tell me, like, whenever I look on the teacher sign in, it will tell me if they went through it and guessed, how much time they spent on the assignment. So it has a lot of great resources for me as well to track and monitor the students' progress on the website. So let's go back and so see how even though I did select to restart the test, it showed up incompleted because technically I've completed it once. Um, so in order to go back in to retake it, you have to click this completed tab, click on the test, click on it, and you go back to question 1, and it gives you the option to retake it. Now, this year, I am not going to really um, use this part where it says grades. Um, I I would rather um, continue just to post my grades into the grade book that the school offers because we have to do that anyway. So you can always go on the parent portal and look to see your child's grades. So the most important tab for this year is going to be this classes tab where all the assignments will show up. And this e-text and tools, um, again, this is just this part right here was just another version of their book where they can flip through it page by page. This is a game center where if you click on that, it will show all the different games that all the topics offer. The glossary is great actually because if you're confused on a word, you want to look up multiplication, then and push enter. Um, you so for instance, a product, if that's one of our multiplication words. The product, it tells you the answer to a multiplication problem and shows an example. So the glossary is always and it's always a great resource. But like I said, the main one is classes. I think the glossary is a great resource, but I'm going to be assigning assignments under the classes um, tab. And again, if you go back to this Pearson Realize button, it takes you straight back to the home page. So the orangish red um, button here is the one you're going to most likely be clicking on the most because it takes you back to this page where again has not started, in progress, and completed all of those tabs, plus this little e-text and tools where if you need to access that glossary, you can just click it right here. So I hope that this was easy to understand. If you have any questions, please email me and I will be happy to answer any questions you may have. In order to get your student to log out, all they have to do is come up here to this little person icon with the arrow, click it, and they can just sign out. Um, the settings tab, all it does is allow them to change their profile image or homepage image. So, I mean, that's up to them if they want to use it, but I always tell them changing their image is kind of just a waste of time and not to spend a lot of time on it. Um, so I just wanted to show you that just so you were aware of what that was. And so I'm going to sign out. And again, if you have any questions, please email me. Thank you.